If you are saying this today, I want all of you to know, to whom it may concern, that this is not African culture. This is not our tradition. For a man to fall in love with his fellow man is the highest abomination that can happen in Africa. And this act should not be promoted. I repeat, this is not African culture. If the Westerners are practicing this, that is their cup of tea. But in our place, in African settings, our forefathers, our ancestors, they frown at this. Any man caught falling in love, kissing, smooshing, caressing his fellow man must be ostracized or banished from such community. In our culture, a man will not they rub lipstick. Man will not they rub contest. Man doesn't wear woman clothes. Man will not they put pink lips. Man will not they rub eye pencil. Man will not they behave like woman. Man they behave like man. But you see this that is common today should never be promoted. Please, no be our culture be this. We don't practice this and we totally condemn it and condemn every man caught or found doing this. Please, I have come here to ask, all these men that hammer their fellow man, hammer to hammer, how do you people feel? Kedu kunu say feel in a ongoki beguntu? How do you enjoy this? This is not the design of God. God did not design this. This is the only thing we know God designed. He said, I create a man and a woman for reproduction, to give birth to children and to multiply. I don't understand how a man and a man will wake up and say they are in love with each other. Say what happened. Many women, this is what they are passing through in their marriage. Most of these women think their husband is cheating with a woman, not knowing that their husband is cheating with a man. Please, if we continue with this, man will see man and fall in love. Man will see man will be what will happen to these beautiful women? These beautiful creatures, what will happen to them? Please, I want to ask you men. Some of these women that go to put fat inside their already made natural nyash God gave them. They are doing all these things because of you. BBL and all those arranging body. They are doing it for men. So if a woman is going to do some kind of add-up for man, and a man now find his fellow man attractive, what will become of that nyash they went to build? I am not here to promote the rubbish surgery they do. But all I am saying is, with all the millions whom one in spend, how would it how culture? No iron culture, no road culture. How does this look good in the eye? How will a man multiply? Please, this is not African. This is not African culture. Westerners can be practicing this. But on our own, it is sacrilegious. How do you tell your fellow man that you love him? How? Like play, like joke, they are promoting this now. It's their lifestyle. It's what they want. It is freedom of life. Let us leave them to live their life. Since man say it is man he love, let us leave him to love now. Falling in love, is it a crime? They have started promoting this. Some churches in the Obodo Yibo, they wed man. Man will stand, his fellow man will stand. They will go flower. Father, Reverend Father will say, I join you people together. As in all their lifestyle. So how will they give birth to children? How will iron and iron give birth to baby? Who is the man and who is the woman? Now let me tell you this. I keep saying that if we continue, you see all these things that is happening. If they don't check it, if we don't check this, women will not see husband to marry in years to come. We don't have enough men. The men we have are very few. The ones that are even roaming around, they say they don't have money to marry. So if we don't have enough men to marry the multiple of women roaming around, loitering around from one place to another. Now, man, the ones that are even okay to marry will now say it's their fellow man they want. How will women see husband in years to come if we continue like this? If this is not demonic spirit, I want to know what this is called. This is their lifestyle. Let us allow it. How can you give birth to children like this? Women are suffering this. This is a menace in our society now. In their marriages. Woman put on her husband. There's one woman that is spoiling my marriage. Not knowing that it is your husband friend that just came visiting. That just entered. You just serve the man food. Or in your mind, this is my husband friend. You don't know say that your husband partner. No, your husband partner and as well as no, your husband and as well. Maybe your husband is the woman own, or your husband friend is the man own, man or woman own. One is woman, the other one is man. One is the receiver, the other one is the giver. How does this look? If this is not end of the world, what should we call this? Women should start checking on their husbands. I cannot understand this picture. I can't understand this whole scenario. I even watched a video with my two koro eyes. This is Africa, not white people. The videos that I couldn't even watch because on our war, that is not what God created. God have his whole. He created. He said he created Adam, so that Adam was very lonely in the Garden of Eden. He said, I want to create you a helpmate. He now caused Adam to fall into sleep and brought out a rib. When God created Eve, Adam woke up and said, wow, this is a beautiful creature. This is the bone of my bone and the flesh of my flesh. And God said, because you came out of a man, I shall call you a woman. And you will be what? You will be under this man. Go out and multiply. Did God cause Adam to sleep and create another man? Do you know that even animals, with the way with the way we see goat, sheep, dog, we call them animals. But you know that a male dog, a male goat cannot sleep with another male goat. So we that God created in his image now go out of the line, the track God created, disobeyed God and started doing this. So is it not better they destroy human and allow animals to continue? Because it looks like it is only animals that are obeying the commandment of God. If a goat cannot sleep, if a male goat, Okempi, cannot sleep with Okempi. If a male cow cannot sleep with a male cow, why should man, God created in his own image, sleep with his fellow man? You see, as the word is now, it is overdue for destruction. The word adugo overdue, overripe for destruction. Let all of you start over. Even Sodom and Gomorrah, Sodom and Gomorrah, they did not do rich like this. Woman will sit down at home for her mind. My husband is outside. My sweetheart is outside. You don't know that the sweetheart is somewhere doing something else. I hear that rich men that are very famous, celebrities, artists, now waiting then they do. Not just artists, even average men, average people. Let's not say middle class, this one, not middle class, the bourgeois, rich men. Let's wafa. It is now trending. It is now common. They see it now as a lifestyle. That is why you see men. Before, how can a man wear the cloth of a woman in the name of no name as is fun? There's a reason why you are called a man. But men now want to be behaving like women. Okay, but on not training a woman. Okay, but on a my lipstick. Okay, but on a test. This is not Africa. Anybody caught doing this, that person should be banished from that community. With all the beautiful women, what will happen to these women if you people continue doing this trash? You see, every sin can be forgiven. You see this particular sin? I don't think this sin is a forgiven sin. This sin should not be forgiven by any woman. You catch your husband doing this, no, don't forgive the man. I will never support any woman to forgive her husband doing this. Forgiving a man for cheating a woman is understandable. You can forgive. A man is entitled to more than 2-3 women. But you see a man seeing his fellow man, who his fellow iron condemn, okay, what I go wrong, and who has now, okay, put up one keep a baby. This is evil spirits. Don't change, you don't know what, maybe so you. For a man to see his fellow man and be liking the man mean that your wife has failed. Aside from the evil spirit that have entered you people, your wife don't fail. God will arrange a beautiful hole. You cave your own hole. God created a hole for a woman. Told the man, this is your channel. This hole is the road you will pass and give birth to children. And this is how I want it. You as a man, you just pour your own hole. You just simba. This hole, you don't like it. Let me crave another hole in the life of in the body of my fellow man. Ijezena kwazi nwoke ibegi iko. Ijezena anyazi nwoke ibegu from azu. Ijezena akpozi nwoke ibegu ntu. Iworizie hama ikpohe nwoke ibegu ina anya deten. Ina akọ deten. How do you feel? Your sins will never be forgiven. No? This sin you are sinning, they know they forgive her more. I tell you. It is an unforgivable sin. Your lake of fire, they have designed it is a bungalow. It's only you that will stay there. Other people, they can consider them. During judgment day, they might even listen to them. Your own, you don't have explanation. Is it that women are scarce? Is it that you did not see any? You don't have any excuse. Man that is very strong. I thought men said that they love a very soft, fluffy woman that is very, very, all these accessories if you say that is rod you want, who will now consume these beautiful things God creates? Women should be checking their husbands. Be checking your husbands. Be checking their phone. Once you see him chatting with his fellow man, you might say it's his friend. Check that chat very well. Check the way whether that chat don't they get K-leg. Check whether the chat don't get bow leg. It is sermon I brought to you people. Sermon. Unemezine me, unemezine njo, Sodom and Gomorrah. Ogugwoge, unemezine mehe, unemezine njo. Ponatano, inyezine ntu. It was in iron, it was in a rod. Ponatano. One maybe. Waga Sasiana. You live Eve and now move to follow Adam. Imagine was a pampas. Look at them, their destiny is leaking. Why won't you leak? Because you have used a very big iron to open what God did not say you should open. If a man is moving, he will check them. They will be messing anyhow. So I don't know because we don't know the thing. What God is saying you should not open, and the place will be smelling. It will be smelling because God created it tight. He know why he created it. You now use one big rod to go and open it. If you are moving, you will be fattened. You so because the place is open. The place is wide open. You open it. And you'll be smelling. And you'll be wearing pampers because it's not leaking water. Women be checking. Hianya sananya. Open your eyes wide open. A lot is happening. And this will never be accepted. Please, we'll have to stop this act because this is not African. We are not white people that behave like a nama. We are not white people that behave like okay, they don't have culture, they don't have tradition. We have culture and tradition that guides us. This is not our culture, and this can never be our tradition. Thank you for watching today.